Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain stored procedure in SQL and I will show you practical implementation of stored procedure. So we all know that SQL is a declarative language, not procedural language. So declarative language focuses on what to do. But whenever we combine SQL with PL/SQL, it becomes PL/SQL, programming language. Programming language focuses on procedural also. So PL/SQL is nothing but combination of declarative plus PL/SQL is nothing but the combination of procedural language plus declarative language. It means it focuses on what to do as well as how to do. PL/SQL code block is divided into three parts. The first one is declarative part, second one is executable code, and the third one is exception handling, which is optional. In declarative part, we will create procedure, we will declare variable which are to be used, and then in executable code, SQL statements will be executed. Then what is stored procedure? Stored procedure is a code block that you can save so the code can be reused again and again. A procedure is a set of instructions which perform some specified task. It does not need to return any value. As we all know, in C++, we execute function just like we have procedure also. Procedure nothing but set of instructions which perform some task, and once it is written, it can be used again and again. Procedure has name, parameter list, and SQL statements. There are three types of modes while declaring procedure: in parameter, out parameter, in out parameter, in mode, out mode, in out mode. Almost all relational database system supports stored procedure. Then what is the syntax of stored procedure? Create procedure, procedure name, and then parameter list. Begin, then end, and in between begin and end we will be executing SQL statements. Now here I will execute two procedures, one without parameter and one with parameter. So procedure without parameters, nothing but the first example I have taken. Write a procedure, write a procedure to display all records of instructor. So we all know how to execute this statement, display all records of instructor. Simply we execute select star from instructor query, right? But with the procedure, how to write that, with procedure, how to execute that statement is very important. So this is the procedure to be written in MySQL. Whenever we execute PL code block in SQL, it is very necessary to start delimiter. Delimiter space slash slash. It means it converts single line statement into multi-line statement. What does it mean? So whenever we create procedure and when we use this semicolon, so with delimiter space dash dash, it does not come out from the MySQL. That procedure will be executed smoothly. Then create procedure P1, there are no parameters, so opening bracket, curly bracket, begin, select star from instructor, and then end. After ending that procedure will be created, and again we will use delimiter space semicolon. So what it does, it simply converts multi-line statements into single statement. And after creating that procedure, how to execute that procedure? Call name of the procedure, opening bracket, curly bracket, and semicolon. That procedure will be called. Now I will show you how to execute that procedure in MySQL. Already we have created university database. We will use the database without procedure to display the records of the instructor. We can execute this statement. But with the procedure, how to use that statement, that I will show you. Before starting the procedure, we have to start delimiter, then create procedure P5, create procedure P5 begin part. In begin, after begin we will use it SQL statement, select star from instructor and then end. See here, if we wouldn't have started delimiter slash slash backslash then, and if we would have used this semicolon, then it would have come out from the MySQL command line, right? So this is my procedure. Query okay. Procedure is created. Now whether it is executed or not, that can be done by using call. We can call that procedure using call P5, then without parameter. See. So here you can see the same statement select star from instructor with procedure has been executed. Now I will show you procedure with parameters. Procedure with parameter. As I told you earlier, three types of parameters are there: in parameter, out parameter, in out parameter. By default, all parameters are in parameters. Out parameters, whenever we want result back to the variable, then we use out parameter. And then in out is nothing but the combination of in and out parameter. So in the second part, I will show you write a procedure to add new instructor into instructor table. To add new instructor into instructor table, simply we execute insert statement. Insert into instructor and the values. But with the procedure how to add new instructor into instructor table, that I will show you. Already we have this table instructor with these attributes. So I will show you how to create that procedure. Create procedure P6. Now here we have to take parameters. So IID, int, INAME, varchar 10. Then what is the next? Salary. Salary we cannot take like this. Salary int. Then DEPT name. Then we have join date. So here we will use JDate suppose, and then its data type is date. So we have all parameters are in parameters. By default, all parameters are in parameters and the sequence should be same. So here we are using some different name for ID, name, sal, DEPT name and JDate, which are equivalent to ID, name, salary, DEPT name, join date respectively. Then begin. Then here what is to be done? We have to insert values. So we will execute insert into instructor table. Then here we will be using attributes of the table: ID, name, salary, then DEPT name and join date. And then values will be passed through the procedure. So here I will write IID, then INAME, then sal, DEPT name and JDate. So now I will end the procedure. So procedure is created. Now I will call that procedure. Now here whenever we call that procedure, we need to pass parameters, because while creating the procedure we have taken parameters. All are in parameters. So here I will insert actual values. 118, then name PQR, then salary, then DEPT name, join date. The format of the date is year, month and date. So here you can see call P6 and parameters are passed. So if I execute select star from instructor, you all can see before executing this single line statement, I will end the delimiter with this and I can execute select star from instructor. Then the statement will be executed. So guys, here you can see 118, the latest record 118 PQR 50,000 music and this date, join date. That whole record has been inserted through procedure. So in this video, I have explained you how to create procedure without parameter and with parameter. In my next video, I will explain you some more procedures where we have in parameters and out parameters. I hope you all must have understood my video, the stored procedure, how to create that stored procedure. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my video. Thank you.